Hi, I'm Suzy,
And I'm Shay.
and this is the Suzy and Shay Show. Be sure to subscribe to our channel and make sure you push the button so that you'll get notified when we have a new video going up.
Great. So we've been talking a little bit before this, and we were talking about how quickly kids grow up, how fast time seems to be going by lately. And I have a son, my youngest son is a senior in high school, and we're wrapping up, it's February now, and I'm doing all these lasts with him, like the last basketball game at this place, the last this there, and preparing for the end of the year trips and graduation and all that stuff. It's amazing. And I feel like I just brought him home from the hospital. It's really weird.
Yeah, it goes really, really fast.
Yeah. And I didn't make this up, but I heard once, the days are long, but the years are short. And I think that's so true, because when I was in the thick of it with infants and toddlers,
Yeah,
those days, I couldn't wait to make it to bedtime so that I
you
could go to
don't
sleep.
have a chance to rest. You don't have a chance to do anything for yourself.
For me, that was brutal times.
It was for me too.
Yeah.
I was working, but the summers.
Yeah, it was hard. It was a lot of work.
You can't just relax. Sometimes I'll see a mom with a stroller and a baby in the stroller, and they're out. She's exercising. They're having a good time, and then I think, oh, when she takes that baby home, she's not even going to be able to rest.
Exactly, that baby's going to wake up and she's going to be tired.
That baby is sleeping now. That baby's going to be awake, and you have to entertain.
The same thing. Yeah, no.
So
it's a lot of work.
Yes, but when you get to the other end of it, you realize how fast things go.
It's gone so fast. It's crazy.
And you also realize that you don't remember a lot of things. And that's kind of what I wanted to talk about today. The other night, my son was here, and there was something on the TV about Robert Conrad dying, and he was in a show called The Wild Wild West. Well, I never saw the show, and I knew who he was, but I'd never seen the show. And my son said, "Oh my gosh, we used to watch that show all the time." And I said, "Who?" "Well, my brother and me. We always watched that show." And I got to thinking, where was I?
Not really.
Did I not know? And that led me to think about my journaling that I do now, that I've talked about before. And I write significant things down about the day and what we've been doing, and just something to recall times. Now, I know I was too busy to think much about it at that time, but I would really encourage young mothers to make some notes and kind of keep a running, it doesn't have to be a lot. My daughter told me about a book. It's called One Line a Day. We'll put a link on, and it can be purchased at Amazon. And you don't have to write much. It's a 5-year diary, and so there really isn't a lot for each particular day.
I like that, because I don't like the idea of giving moms more to do in a day.
No, moms don't have enough to do.
Moms have way too much to do.
They don't have enough time.
Yes.
Yeah, they have not enough time.
Correction.
Big correction.
Yeah,
moms' jobs are just like never ending.
Yeah.
And so I was thinking back, my mother had one of these when I was little.
Oh, that's
and
nice.
My dad was overseas in the military, and she would just make notes. And they're 5 years, so it's not too long. Today we went to the market, or today we went to the movies, or whatever they did. Wasn't anything exciting.
Yeah.
But, or you might say, he got his measles shot, or somebody
It's pretty
got a
precious to
haircut.
look back on.
Yeah, instead of filling everything out in a baby book.
Sure.
The baby book sounded great with the first child.
Yeah, really.
And then
I know.
after that, it didn't.
That's very true.
Didn't happen.
Second child syndrome, and then for you, third and
Oh, so many. And so they're the ones that have to remind me of what they were doing.
what they're doing with their lives. I'm also going to throw out and just recommend, because my mom used to always say to me when I was in the thick of parenting, she'd say, "You better write that down. You better write that down." I kind of wish that my mom would have taken the initiative to write stuff down herself too, because I felt like I was in the middle of it, and I could not take on one more thing to do. That's how I felt anyway. Maybe I could have, but
No.
I kind of wish that my mom would have just from afar been like, you know what, she's busy. Maybe I should write these things down for her too. And maybe she did. Maybe she did do that. But like, I felt like she was saying like, you need to do this other thing. She was right. I should have been writing things down. But like,
no, it's
I just
really
had one more thing to do, man. I
mom
couldn't
sees
do
it from a different.
She
point
was
of view.
right. Like you should be writing it down, but like
she was.
she could have written it down for me or something. But so grandma's out there. If you see stuff, maybe you could write stuff down for your daughters too, or your sons.
Grandmas. And
it's a wonderful little log to have because they grow up so fast.
I know it, and I always needed that early morning. So I needed that time to myself as they grew older. I was too tired before that, but as they got into their teenage years and all, and I had to be at work at 7, and so I'd get up at 4, and this was after we had a VCR and we could record things, or DVR, we could record shows and things, and never had time to watch it at night.
Yeah, no kidding.
And so I'd get up at 4, I'd get my tea, and I would watch something I'd recorded and just kind of relax before I had to shower and get to work and get on with my day. Even then, I could have been writing a few things down, and I didn't think about it. It was just like I wanted a total alone time.
I get that. That's totally understandable.
So, yeah, that's I think that that's a phone ringing. We're not going to pay any attention to that.
We're going to ignore that.
Yeah, we're going to ignore it entirely. But anyway, so I would just encourage younger women to get started and have the habit well in hand before they go too far.
It'd be good. It's a good habit to have. We're all about the writing, right? We're all about writing and journaling.
Yeah, we do like writing and journaling. It helps quite
a bit to get your head straight.
You know, and you'll laugh when you look back and think, oh, how did I do that? Yeah. Or what was I thinking? I have remembered things and thought about that. What was I thinking? That's crazy, crazy stuff. Anyway.
So we'll provide the link to what your daughter Inez suggested us a particular book that was a 5-year one.
Yeah, it was just one that's easily
and I'm sure you could
accessible.
find anything on your own. And you could just get a notebook and just write down, just don't feel the pressure to write down everything. Just one or two little things.
But you have a book and you have it in one place and it's a 5-year book.
Yeah.
You know, it's going to be sticking with you for a long time.
I think that's a great idea.
So anyway, I brought something to show. Did you?
Oh my goodness, I did not.
Actually, this is something I've been using a lot. My daughter has some really good ideas.
She does.
And this
You got smart daughters.
Yeah, I have 3 daughters, and this is the one that always thinks about things that I need.
Oh.
That she believes that I need.
Let's see.
And she sent this to me. Actually, she sent one to her dad also. This is a headlamp.
I was really confused when I saw that come out. Oh my God. Okay.
And you might ask why.
Why?
I think it's important.
Okay.
Well, it's really dark in the closet sometimes, and I'm looking for shoes or something that I want in there. Put on a headlamp.
Okay.
Yesterday, I had to swap out one of the cable boxes. And you know what it's like going behind the TV with all the cords and everything?
You got a point. Yeah.
We had to vacuum and do all that, but the headlamp, I could find out exactly which cord I needed to unplug.
That's true. I did that the other day myself, and that would have come in.
Yes.
That's a true thing, yes.
One more thing happened that I used it last week. Our dog had a little ulcer in his eye, and so we had to put drops in his eye. And he was having a hard time opening that eye. It was hard to see in the eye.
Put on that headlamp.
Scared the daylights out of him. But I could see where I was dropping.
With precision? With doctor-like precision?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And my husband had to hold him. He had the cone around his head. He had to hold him. But he did snap at every time he got that.
But you got it done.
this is a really handy.
You know what? I can see how it is. You shocked me. That was a good one. You got me. I really appreciate that share today.
Yeah.
I really do.
And this came from Amazon also. So we'll include a link.
Yes.
For the headlamp.
That's amazing. I dig that.
Okay,
cool.
that's our show.
That's our show for today.
And we hope you'll come back. We're going to be off for a week, and we'll be back shortly after that. So come back and see us. Be sure to subscribe.
Have a great week.
Take care. Bye.
Bye-bye.